boys and girls. I'm so happy that you can join us today. Today, we're going to be talking about fractions. Fractions are parts of a whole. Here's a question for you. If I had 2 apples and I wanted to share them equally between 2 students, Akil and Natasha, how would I do that? I want each person to get an equal share of an apple. You're right. I would give Akil 1 apple and Natasha the other apple. Both would get an equal share. Here's another question. If I only had 1 apple and I wanted to share it equally between Natasha and Akil, how can I do that? So both Akil and Natasha get an equal share of an apple. Think about it. Great idea. I would cut the apple into 2 equal pieces. Now remember, if you're handling a knife, you must ask an adult for help. So we're going to cut our apple into 2 equal pieces. Here we have 2 equal pieces. We had an apple, it was whole, we separated it into 2 equal pieces. Each piece is called a half. This is a half and this is a half. Here we have 2 pieces of crackers. It was once whole. We separated it into 2 equal pieces. Each piece is the same size. Whenever we separate a whole into 2 equal pieces, each piece is called a half. What we're going to do is we're going to look at a few objects and shapes and decide if it has been cut or separated into equal pieces. Remember, if it's separated into 2 equal pieces and each piece is the same size, then each piece is called a half. Are you ready to challenge yourself? Let's go look at some shapes and decide if it's separated or cut into 2 equal pieces where each piece will be called a half. Let's recap, students. Remember, if it is separated into 2 equal pieces and each piece is the same size, then each piece is called a half. Fractions are parts of a whole. So here we are with our shapes. You have to decide if it is separated into equal pieces where each piece would be called a half. We have our circle. It is separated or cut into 2 equal pieces. Each piece is a half. Did you get that one? Great job. Well done. Now here's another shape. It's a triangle. It is separated into 2 pieces. Is each piece equal? Is each piece a half? Look at it carefully. You're right. This is not separated into halves. Let's go to another one. Here's our rectangle. Our rectangle is also separated into 2 pieces. Is each piece equal? Is each piece a half? Great job, boys and girls. You're right. This is a half. 2 equal pieces, 2 halves. Here's another circle. What do you think? 2 equal pieces or not? Is it separated or cut into 2 pieces which are equal? Is each piece a half? Well done. It's not. This is not separated into 2 equal pieces. Each piece is not a half. Are you ready for another one? Here goes. Look at this one. Bright yellow, the color of the sun. Let's go. Is it a half or is it not? What do you think? Great job, boys and girls. This is separated into 2 equal pieces. Each piece is a half. Good job. Here's another one. Blue like the sky. It's a rectangle separated into 2 pieces. What do you think? Is it cut into a half? Is it 2 halves? 2 pieces, but each piece is not equal. So this shape is not cut in 2 halves. Now here's a fun activity for you. You're going to need a pair of scissors. Remember, if you're handling the scissors, you must have adult supervision. A piece of paper, and you can get some crayons. Let's go. If we were to take this paper and we wanted to separate it into 2 equal pieces or fold it into half, how would we do it? We would line it up so and crease it. If you turn it all around, you will see that each piece fits perfectly together. Now, we take our pair of scissors. Remember, adult supervision. And we're going to cut our piece of paper in half along our crease. There. Whenever you put a pair of scissors down, remember, this is the correct way to put your scissors on the table. Now, let's match up our pieces. Perfect. Now, if we were to color half of our shape, remember we had a whole shape, we separated it into 2 equal pieces, and we want to color half. How many pieces would we have to color? You're right, we color 1. So choose your favorite color. My favorite color is purple. What's yours? Get your crayon, and we're going to color half, so we're only going to color 1 piece. Here we go. If you have many favorite colors, you can choose another one at any point as long as you only color 1 piece. Are you good at coloring? What are your other favorite colors? Red? Do you like red? Like our apple that we had earlier? Or is it orange? Or maybe pink? There we go. We've colored half of our shape. There. I'm sure you're much better at coloring than I am. So we've colored 1 piece. This is half. There. Great. Now, let's talk about what we spoke about today. We spoke about halves, separating a whole into two equal pieces. As long as both pieces are the same size, remember, each piece is called a half. I hope you've enjoyed our lesson today. See you next time.